I see. Sí, señor. Pueden escucharme. Sí, señor. I see these nuts. These nuts. Okay, but yeah, sorry, my computer did a big die. It it died on me. It died. And I had to resurrect it. I had to bring it back to life. My PC, see, my PC was so full of pain from all the cringy banter I was doing, I making, from all the cringy banter I was making, so it died. That's the only explanation. It just died. It was like, Chi Man, I'm tired of you being cringe, and then it just killed itself. I didn't take it seriously. Like it kept telling me, I can't take this anymore, but I didn't listen to it. I do the same. Oh my god. CPR with computer? Yeah. I did some compressions. If you count pressing the start button, the power button, I mean, sorry. Does pressing the power button count as a compression? Because all I just did was one compression. I didn't even breathe on the computer. Okay, let me see. Let me breathe into one of its USB ports. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, mouth to mouth. Yes. Yes. AO mean? What does AO mean? So, you say that when somebody makes a crude joke. I'm trying to think of an example. Or it could be. It's not really limited to crude jokes, but like like that's a common response for crude jokes. So what are we gonna do now? I have 60 children in my basement. CPS? CPS? No, I'm kidding. But anyway, no, crude, not prudes, crude jokes. Crude. 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 Crude jokes. That's what I was referring to. Crude jokes. Okay. So, was machen wir jetzt? What do we do now? Well, nothing. We've done everything. Actually, no. I was going to cover fractions and decimals and mixed numbers really fast. So, how do you say this fraction? 1/3, exactly. Although I think you would. Well, you could technically write it with or without the hyphen. I just prefer to write it with a hyphen. But 1/3, 1/3, exactly 1/3, or 1/3, or in certain contexts you could say 1 to 3 because 1/3 is technically a ratio. Because that's what a fraction is. A fraction is technically a ratio of numbers, of two numbers. So you could even say 1 to 3, but no one would really say that unless they were talking specifically about like if you want to compare like two different amounts of something or whatever. But like if you're just talking about a mere fraction, you would just say 1/3. Oh, it would be 1 to 2 for 3. Oh, my bad. My bad. You're actually right. Sorry. I can't math. I can't math. I'm sorry. Can you math? No, I can't math. I can English. I can Spanish, but I can't math. No, I'm kidding. I can't math. Like it's like see when like it's a joke in English where if you want to say that you suck at something, you wouldn't just say I'm not good at this or whatever. You could just say I can't math, or I can't English, or I can't grammar, or I can't spelling, or whatever. It's a stupid joke in English. Can you physics? I can't physics. I can chemistry, though. I can biology. I can geometry. I can algebra. But anyway. F. But yeah, like 1/3. So yeah, like 1/3. 1/3. Okay, so what would this be? Hey, I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I can program. Yeah, I have some. I have some programming experience with C++ and a little bit of C and some with GameMaker language. I don't know anything about Java or Python or C Sharp. I actually do have a book on C Sharp. I just don't care to use it. Anyway, but yeah, it's really mostly C++ I'm familiar with, so I know things about classes, structs, pointers, functions, virtual functions, over function overloading, whatever, stuff like that. But it's been a while since I last did it, so I'm pretty rusty. But anyway. Seriously, going from C++ to C is just really weird. Like, I had to unlearn a few things. It's just like, no, I'm sorry. C++ all the way. Anyway, what? Anything else on fractions I should mention? Oh yeah, so what would this be? What would this be? I don't know Rusty. Rust. I said Rusty. Rust. I don't know anything about Rust. Just C++. Yeah, 2/7. Sevenths. Yeah. 2/7. 2/7. So you'll notice that there's a convention here. There's a naming convention here. So you could say 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, 1/5. I'll try Python. Yeah, Python's supposed to be pretty easy. Like, if you can do, like some people actually even recommend that you do Python before doing other programming languages, so that you have a nice little stepping stone. Because, like, trying to jump right into C++ can be pretty overwhelming. It wasn't for me, but for a lot of people, but for other people it is, But anyway. So basically what you're doing here let me just do this. I'm trying to type out these fractions really fast. Jazz, what is up? I have not seen you in a long time. Let us go. Now it's a party. My boy Jasper over here. Okay, so yeah, so we have 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, 1/6, 1/7, 1/8, 1/9. Oh, I misspelled ninth. I'm sorry. 1/9 and 1/10, and so on and so forth. Like, I would list them all. I don't want to do that. That's too much work. But these are the basics. So you notice that we add like the letters th to the end of these numbers. But to do some of these, you'd have to remove a vowel. Like for ninth, you'd have to take out the e at the end of the word nine, and then you'd have to put in th. I know I learned some of I actually do have some experience in HTML, although it's technically not a programming language, it's a scripting language, but whatever. Um, I have no experience in JavaScript or PHP. But yeah, I'm a programming nerd. Although I really should get back into it. I do miss it. But anyway, what was I doing? Oh, right. So 1/2 to 1/10. Okay. So can someone? So here's a tricky one. Can someone do this one? How would you say this one? 3/23. How would you say that? Yeah, 3/23 or 3/23. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Yeah, 3/23. 3/23 or 3/23. Yeah, the former way of saying this, the first way of saying this, 3/23. That's easier than saying it. That I mean, that's easier to remember really, because some if you forget how the names work for, like, like 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, so on and so forth. You could just say, you could technically just say like 1/11 or whatever. Although it'd be kind of weird though, because normally people say 1/2 instead of 1/2. So, but past like the first few fractions, past the first several fractions, you could just say stuff like 1 over uh 1/50, or 3/65 or whatever. Gee, man, how would you say this? Not even waiting. 3/23. I waited, sort of. Can you say how this one is read? Okay, let's see. Uh, 1 million. No, that's not right. 19 million. I see. That's why I need commas. Though you wouldn't put commas in fractions, but actually you could. But people usually don't. Anyway, 19,487,242. What the hell? Hold up. Let's see. How many decimal? Okay, let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't say that. What the hell is that? Okay. Okay, so that would be 285. Oh, actually, no, I can't say that. 123 trillion 948 billion 285 million 14,720 thirds. Okay, so it'd be 19,487,242 123 trillion 948 billion 285 million 14,720 thirds. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Right? It's like exactly. 15 plus 15 is 30, and 16 plus 16 is 32. He's out of line, but he's right. I love the joke there. It took me a while to get. I was like, wait, what? That's not right. Oh, I see. I see what you did there. I see what you did. I see what you did. Error. Steamroller 15. What the hell is that? Jesus Christ. Error, right? I'm sorry. Steamroller15.exe has stopped working. Okay. But anyway. Yeah, how did you make that? Okay, so yeah, let's talk about mixed fractions. So how would you read, and I'm going to make this look as nice as possible. How would you read this? I love this. 5/3. Well, yeah, but that's technically correct. But that would be an improper fraction. I'm talking about mixed numbers here. 1/2. I'm not actually sure if that phrasing is correct, but people would typically say 1 2/3. But close enough. Let me drink some water. I need to hydrate. But yeah, you would read it as 1 2/3. Why 5/3? Because, okay, so if you rewrite this a mixed number I can't speak today. If you rewrite it as an improper fraction, here, let me show you. Then it would look like that. So basically, you would not have a number to the side. You would just have one fraction. So 1 2/3 equals 5/3, because an improper fraction is a fraction in which the numerator is bigger than the denominator. Because in a proper fraction, the numerator is typically bigger, or at least the same. At most the same. Sorry. But if the numerator is bigger than the denominator, then it's an improper fraction. Yes, you are learning math in an English class. Deal with it. Anyway. But yeah, 5/3 would be pronounced as 5/3. 5/3. Literally just 5/3. 5/3. 5/3 is 5/3. 5/3. 5/3. 5/3. Oh my god, 5/3. 5/3. Like, some people would probably pronounce thirds like that because they can't pronounce the TH sound. And I'm like, 5/3 or 5/3? Because those mean very different things in the English language. LMAO. 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 But anyway. Who the fuck comes to an English server and learns math? Anyone who attends my class. Because I'm a math nerd, and a programming nerd, and a grammar nerd. I'm a huge nerd. So much so that it hurts. T-Man, go outside and touch grass every once in a while. It's okay. Oh, but grass has bugs in it. Ew. But anyway. Yeah, I'm very much into English, math, and programming. Things that, well, grammar in particular for English, but also with writing as well. Like, English could be considered both, I guess, left-brained and right-brained. I think it's more of a right-brain thing, though. Well, whatever. Anyway. Can English be translated into math? Good question. Technically, yes. Huh. Okay, so we covered... Okay, so a mixed number... Let me write this out. A mixed number looks like this. 1, like, for example, 1 3/4. Whereas, which would be read as this. Let me write that out. Whereas an improper fraction would be written as this. And this is the equivalent of 1 3/4, 7/4. So, there you go. Numbers. Mixed numbers are gross as fuck. They are. And in fact, like, in advanced math classes, you don't even use mixed numbers. You just use improper fractions. Because they just look nicer to the eyes. They just look nicer. They're easier to read. Like, mixed numbers are just so elementary in middle school. They're just ew. No, ew. Ew. Yeah, no, go. It's kind of like in algebra where you stop writing, like, 7, like, if you want to write 7 over x, you would just put 7 and then the bar and then x, not 7 division sign x. Ew. Like, 7 division sign x. What are you, 5? No. Don't write like that. Ugh. But anyway. But yeah, mixed numbers are definitely gross. I don't like how they look. Yeah, I've been in advanced math classes too. I love math. Well, you guys already know that. I don't need to say it. Anyway, please simplify this equation. Maybe later. But anyway, inequalities. I'm not really much of a fan of those because you have to be careful with them. Because if you, especially when they have negative signs, trust me, negative signs will screw with you with inequality problems. But anyway, are there any other numbers? Oh, decimals. I should cover decimals. 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 Oh yeah, go ahead and solve it, Kai. I would love to see your expertise in action. Decimals. So, how would you read this? You used mixed numbers? Ayo. You magical, you and these pop-ups. I'm done with you. When I click on it, it actually feels like a real pop-up. Wow. 0.3. Yeah, exactly. You could also technically say 0.3, but that's extra to me, so I'm like, no. I just say 0.3. I don't like mixing the words 0 and O. Well, O is technically a letter, but you get what I mean. Just no. I prefer 0.3, but 0.3 works too. Or you could even just say 0.3, actually, as someone else pointed out. You could say 0.3, 0.3, 0.3, but, yeah. Oh, the letter. Oh, the expression. Oh, the number. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. No, that's not what you meant. I'm just kidding. Or 3/10. I mean, you could write it out as a fraction because this equals this, but that's so extra. That's just so extra. Or 3 out of 10 even, but that's even more extra. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. I forgot. Yeah, you could also say 3 out of 10 as well. 1 out of 2. 1/2. 1 out of 2. 1 over 2. But ew, that's so extra. Ew, just say 1/2. Oh, that's how you solve it. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the first thing you would do is distribute, of course. You have to distribute the 3. So I guess you'd have to solve this whole thing for I. That's what I was confused about. Like, what do you solve this for? But anyway. I love you. I love you too. I see what you did there. Okay. But yeah. So how would you read this? Take a Python interpreter and run this in it. You'll get the pop-up. Huh. You use mixed numbers? Go back to elementary, right? I should try that. 5.6. Yes. Will I save this lesson? No. I won't save it. I'm not saving it. You guys don't deserve it. No. This lesson will forever die. You will never see it again. Ever. No. But I am recording it. Anyway, let us go on to... But yeah, 5.6. That's how you'd read it. Die. Oh my god. So that's decimals. Oh, how would you read this? For those, I'm sure you guys can do it, but just to make sure, just to test your number reading knowledge, you don't read it. You don't read it. 0.0089. Yes, exactly. Or you could just say 8.9 to the negative, to times 10 to the, what? I'm trying to, times 10 to the negative 3 power, to negative third, whatever. You could write in scientific notation. I don't care though. Or you could say 89 thousandths. Well, it would technically be 89. Would it be 89 thousandths? Or 89? Yeah, would it be 89 thousandths? Or 10,000? I don't know. I don't know. Honestly. Yeah, 10,000. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I thought it would be 10,000. So 89 10,000ths. That's what I thought. I was like, wait, what? Or technically 8.9 thousandths. I guess that could technically work. But anyway, let's not confuse the people who are watching this. Watching this, watching the recording, or people who are in the lesson right now. But yeah, you guys get it. So I'm not going to talk about significant figures because that would make this class way too complicated. So we're just gonna keep going. Okay, well, this is the final one I'm going to test you guys on. How would you read this? Infinity. Oh yeah, infinity. The sideways 8 symbol. Infinity. Infinity. Yeah, 6.07. Or 6 and 7 over 100. Or 6 and 700ths, that works too. Really, there's a number of ways to read this, but if in decimal form you typically just say 6.07. Or 6.07, whatever. And of course there's infinity. Infinity! To infinity! And beyond! Yeah, infinity basically means a number. It's a number that doesn't have, or negative infinity for that matter. There's some negative infinity, believe it or not. Let me write that out too. It's a number that's limitless, basically. Yeah, it doesn't end. It's forever ongoing. It's a concept, really. It's not a tangible number. It's really a concept. So you can have infinity and negative infinity. Yeah, exactly. It's not a number because it can't be quantified. It's a concept, really, a numerical concept. Yeah, of course I get what you mean, Kai. You're not really calling it a number. Like, it's not really a number. We know this. It's not really a number, but like it's just treated as a concept. But whatever. Yeah, pi is what we call a mathematical constant, which expresses the ratio of it's just the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. So that's what pi is. But anyway. But yeah, pi. 3.14159, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna bother going past that point. I'm not gonna memorize it to some people have actually memorized pi to 4,000 places, and I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't care. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Forget it. Yeah, you could also just say 3.1416 or 3.114 3.142 or 3.14 even. 3.14 is the most common. It's the most common shortened form. Yeah, exactly. 3.14 is all you need. So pi is approximately. Let me write this out. Pi is approximately 3.14. The volume of a cylinder is found using the formula V for volume, which equals pi r squared, r being the radius, times h the height. Of course, using pi equals 5, r equals 10, and h equals 10, find the volume V. Well then, are you trying to get us to do your homework? No, I'm kidding. I mean, that one's pretty easy to solve, though. Oh yeah, right. There's also E, which is also a constant, and it's used in natural logarithms. So the natural log of E is 1 because E is the base, and because if you follow if you know how logarithms work, then the natural log of E would be 1 because E is the base. Anyway. Oh, you have to leave? Okay, bye, No Mercy. Thank you for being here. But yeah, E is also constant, and it's approximate to 2.71. I think the next number would be 9? I can't remember. But yeah, it's approximately 2.71. I forgot. There's a name for it, too. I forgot what it is. I think it's... Was it Euler's constant? I don't remember. Maybe that's not the right word. E. Yeah, Euler's number. Euler's constant, whatever. Euler's number. Yeah, Euler's number is the right word. Yeah, thank you. Euler's number, a mathematical constant. But yeah, I forgot. So ln is technically natural log. It's a natural logarithm. So the natural log of E is technically 1. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, percentages, right. Let me cover percentages. We covered fractions, decimals. I think I'll do percentages and then we'll stop. I don't need your pi. Well, how dare you? Right? Yeah, that's the thing. That's what's annoying about programming. You have 3 different systems. You have the decimal system, the binary system, and don't even get me started on hexadecimal. Oh my god, hexadecimal. Where F is 15. What? So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. F. Can I get an F in the chat? F's everywhere. Boolean algebra, 1 + 1 = 1. Yeah, that's not wrong. I mean, because, yeah, exactly. True or true equals true. It results in true. True or true results in true. Because 1 corresponds to true. Yeah, I know that it's not just binary or hex. You also have octal as well. I don't care about octal though. I don't like octal. It's just no. I don't like it. I'm sorry. It's just I find it. My mind is just what the fuck. I'm just gonna stick with binary, decimal, and hexadecimal. Anyway, let's see. Oh, right, percentages. Yeah, why waste brain power? Exactly. Duodecimal. Yeah. Actually, I don't think I've even heard of that. Holy crap. Actually, I might have. I don't even remember, honestly. There are a lot of number systems. It's hard to keep track of them all. But anyway, let's go to percentages, and that'll be the last one. Okay, how would you read this? Yeah, percent. As in per 100, or literally percent. 34%. Yes, 34%, exactly. So that percentage sign there, the two circles and the slash, yeah. Oh, magical! Stop calling me out on my contradictory behavior. But I think I might have mixed that word up with something else. Like there's a game called there's a actually no, you know what? Never mind. Forget it. Never mind. Anyway, oh, you have to leave? Okay, bye, Fruit Bowl. Bye. Nos vemos. Tschüss. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Hasta pronto. Until next time. Sayonara. Don't forget to eat fruit. He won't. It's that's basically what he is. Okay, so how would you read this? %, exactly. 200%, yes. Exactly, 200%. Yeah, you could have numbers over 100%. You could have 200%, 356%, 1000%. But, yeah. With percentages, we normally just go from 0 to 100. 420%. But yeah. But yeah, for like numbers less than what 100, you could they're technically just different forms of the same quantity, like so you could convert fractions to decimals and decimals to percentages, and so on and so forth. So this equals this, which equals this. Now, of course, this is basic math. So 0.34 equals 34 over 100, or 34 hundredths, which equals 34%. Simple, right? Yeah, and 420% would be 4.2. Exactly. And to get to that number, you just divide 420 by 100. That's it. That's all you have to do. Or just move the decimal point over to the left two spaces. Just move it over 2 places. That's all you have to do. There's a fine line between a numerator and a denominator. Only a fraction of people will laugh at this. Yo, that was actually good. Yeah, I'm good at math. Yeah, I'm very good at math. That's not an understatement. I'm not trying to brag though. Like, I've been told that I'm good at math. Like, it's arguably my strongest subject, even stronger than English, I would say, or at least about as strong. Like, math and English are both my strongest subjects, along with chemistry. It would be, for me, it would be math and then English and then chemistry and then programming. I'm pretty good at all of those, but it's just math and English that I'm really good at. What is 414 over 6? Well, can it be is 414 divisible by 6? No. It's like, no. It's not. Well, actually, no, it is. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. It is divisible by 6. It is, because it can be divided by 6, because, like, all the numbers add up to 9, which is divisible by 3, and it says 414 is an even number, it's divisible by 2. So if the number is divisible by 2 and divisible by 3, then it's divisible by 6. But I don't know what the number is. I'd have to do it in my head. Let's see. I'm doing long division in my head. Hold on. So that's okay. Okay. 69? Yeah, it's 69. And I was like, oh, of course it's 69. That number keeps coming up in this conversation. Oh my god. Yeah, I was trying not to look at the chat. Yeah, I was doing it in my head. I was like, yeah, so like, if you do long division, then, or if you just use a damn calculator, then yeah, it's 69, of course. It's 69. Yeah, I was trying to avoid it. Yeah, long division is pretty fun, and especially if it's algebraic. I love long division for when I love algebraic long division. I love it. Like dividing polynomials is pretty fun. Like it's actually pretty fun, pretty easy. I would also love to talk about like what the different terms of what the terms people use what the terms what people use for what terms people use for addition, division, multiplication, and subtraction. But that's just making things a little too that would just be too complicated. So I think I'll just stop here. But yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for numbers. But yeah, like if you want to count past 100, it would just be 101. 101, 102, 102, and so on and so forth. Pi is such a fun number, isn't it? Yep. Have you ever had a dream like this?
Have you ever had a dream that you had you could you do you want you could do so you want him to do so much you could do anything?
Oh my god, I love this clip, Magical. That's exactly how I sounded earlier. My brain just wasn't working. My mouth was having a conversation that my brain wasn't invited to. I laughed too hard at that clip. I'm gonna save that. That's just too funny. It kind of reminds me of this one clip I saw where there was this beauty pageant contestant, and she was answering a question, but she said a bunch of nonsense, and I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. I want to see if I can find the clip. Hold on, because like it was a really stupid clip. Oh, it was a Miss America pageant. Let's see, where can I find it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I found it. Here it is. Whereas he basically says nothing. Yeah, 40 is spelled without a U. It's not 40 with a U. It's 40 without a U. So take that U out. Blonde jokes incoming. Yeah, she gives blondes a bad name. Okay. But anyway, of course you also have 1,000, right? 1,000, 1,000. You have 1,000. Or in Spanish, mil. Un mil. Mil. Is that how it'd be in French? I don't know how it is in French. Hajar in my language. I probably butchered that pronunciation. So I have no idea what language that even is. I forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah, is it with a hyphen or without? I think it depends. I don't know. I don't know. You pronounced it right though. Oh, thank you! Yay! What? Poggers! Okay, now that I'm done assaulting your ears, there's also 10,000. What was this? I'm dead. Right? Like, it was just a really stupid clip. Like, she didn't answer the question. Like, I mean, she did, but it was a bad answer. She was like, I believe, and, such as, and, so there's this, and, yeah, like, and such as, and, like, just like, stop talking. You're not saying anything of value. Just stop talking. Stop talking. The education of America should also help out Iraq and South Africa. You're not wrong. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so I can't math. Hold up, I wrote this. Okay, so 10,000 is 10,000. 10,000. 10 to the fourth. 10 to the fourth power. And you have 100,000 or 100,000. Oh, my bad. $2,699,268. Yes, I can say that. 10 to the fifth, yeah. Or 0.1 million. And then, of course, you have... Oops. Why do I keep mixing up numbers? Okay, there we go. And then you have 1 million. Well, it's not a Chi-Man Ruler 15 class if we don't go off topic here and there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just tend to do that. I'm all over the place. That's just how I am. But then again, it makes my classes more entertaining. At least to some, so there's that. Yeah, 10 to the 6th. And of course we could go backwards and do decimals, but I don't want to make this class complicated. I really don't. So, yeah. 1 million. Or in Spanish, millón. I don't know what would be in German. Because I'm not that far ahead in number counting. Sorry. Yeah, and of course there's 10 million. Oh, millionen. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Oh, that's how you'd say it in Persian? Okay. Million in French. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother reading that. Sorry. Like, that's just that number is way too big. And of course you have a billion, a trillion. Let's see. So let's have 1 million, 1 billion. Let me type all this out. Yeah, of course you can have 10 million, 100 million. That's magical here, just posted. And then you have this. $1 trillion, and so on and so forth. I'm not gonna go past that. I could, but I'm just not going to. I think I got those numbers right. Did I? I feel like I might have messed up. I don't know why. No, actually, no, that's correct. Never mind. Right? I can't math today. I'm sorry. But anyway. Like, we could do... there's a quadrillion. There's a quadrillion. a quintillion. If you want to keep going, you have a million, a billion, a trillion, a quadrillion, a quintillion, a sextillion, a septillion, an octillion, and I don't know what's after that. So, like, that's it. Oh, nonillion. Okay, that's what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Decillion, undecillion, duodecillion, tridecillion. What the freak? Oh my god. Yeah, sex literally means 6 in this case. Yeah. In that case, sex means 6. Like, a sextuple? Like, that's 6. I believe, right? Yeah. So no, it's not the other word. No, the other meaning, I should say. Yeah, it's Latin, that's why. Yeah, exactly. It's like, why not hexillion? That's Greek. Oh. I see. I see. But yeah, if to keep going from trillion to quadrillion to quintillion, you just add 3 zeros every time. So a million has 6 zeros, a billion has 9, a trillion has 12, a quadrillion has 15, so on and so forth. Yeah. And some people will even say, oh, what about a zillion? I'm like, that's not a real number. At least I don't think it's a real number. Is it a real number? Because I'm pretty sure it's not. I think some people even say a gajillion. A gajillion. It's like, no, that's not a word. Whoever solves this problem first, I'm going to give the person nitro. It's been a while since I've done since I last did problems like this. I could solve this, but I'd have to go back and read up on. I know, like, to solve problems like this, you'd probably have to use natural logarithms, but I'm not gonna bother reading up on that again. Just forget it. It's your homework. Good luck. Anyway. Oh, any logs will do? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's been a while since I last did this. Yeah, of course you have to use the same log. Like, don't use different logs. Like, that's not gonna work. Okay, but yeah. Ooh, let's keep going. Okay, so let's see. Tredecillion, quattrodecillion? What the what? Quindecillion, sexdecillion, septendecillion? What? Octodecillion, novemdecillion, vingitillion? Vincent, what? I'm sorry if I butchered some of those. Okay, but yeah. Oh! Ooh, yes. Yes, say them all. Speaketh. Yay!
Hello, I am back. I'm the one that said the long word.
Yay!
So we have billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion, sextillion, septillion, octillion, nonillion, decillion, undecillion, duodecillion, tridecillion, quattrodecillion, quindecillion, sextillion, septendecillion, octodecillion, novemdecillion, and vigintillion.
Holy crap! I love that.
Numbers.
Numbers, I know. Number files. Yes. Number files unite. But yeah, thank you for saying all of those, because honestly, I was just stumped on some of them.
No problem.
Okay, but yeah, that's technically the end of class. I think I've covered just about everything with numbers. Hopefully you guys know how to count from 0 to 100 now. It's really not hard. And beyond that even. So here's a trick question. How would you say How would you say this? How do you write out this number? Would you say that? Yeah, exactly. 1,123. Depends on whether you use it as a comma or not. Or are you referring to like how some languages use commas as decimal points? Is that what you mean? Oh, wait, that's what you mean. Oh, never mind. Okay, well. Oh yeah, you pronounce you pronounce it as 2 to the x power, or just 2 to the x. That's how you would say it. 2 to the x. 2 to the x. 2 to the x. X to the 2? No, 2 to the x. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what's really annoying about language learning. Punctuation rules vary between between the languages. Like for like some languages use commas instead of decimal points, and some use decimal points instead of commas. It's just really annoying. So some people would write 1 million like this. This is how we write 1 million in American English, right? But or in really English in general, not just American English. But in other languages, I think this is how you'd say it, and this is how you'd say it in Spanish. This is how you'd say it in Spanish. How you'd write it, not say it. Sorry. This is how you'd write 1 million in Spanish. You would literally write it like that. And I'm just like, why? 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 Yeah, if there are 2 commas, then it's definitely not going to be a decimal point. But anyway. Apparently in Germany you also write it like that. That's true. That is true. You also use decimal points. And I'm just like, why? Why can't things be consistent? But yeah, I think I've covered just about everything. So hopefully you all know how to count. If you don't, well, I'm sorry I failed. But although again, some people actually have issues with counting because they might have a developmental disorder, like dyscalculia. That's a thing. It's like dyslexia but for numbers. I actually did a project on it once in college. So it messes up your ability to process numbers, really. What the heck? Oh my god, magical! Ooh, look, a pyramid! Oh my god, I love this. You forgot one vigintillion. Vigintillion. Yeah. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. You didn't forget it. You probably just ran out of characters. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know, I know. I was just kidding. Don't worry. I have a lot of mental developmental disorders. I have a few. And I have a few. Although one of them was something that I was just born with. The other two just developed over time. But don't worry. I'm going to try this. I am trying to seek help for those issues. Yeah, like so. Anyway. But yeah, like that's it for this lesson. Um Hopefully you all love numbers. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my god, no! I can't take any more magical. No, don't! No!
It's
Google?
Okay, I'm still here.
Okay, good.
So I just cannot stop laughing at how much this game wrote.
I know. Ugh. Just.
We have a vigintillion, unvigintillion, duovigintillion, trivigintillion, quattrovigintillion, quinvigintillion, hexvigintillion, septenvigintillion, octanovigintillion, novemvigintillion, trigintillion, untrigintillion, duotrigintillion, Google, and a Googleplex.
Wow. Wait, what's a Googleplex?
A Googleplex, I think, is 10 to the power of 100 to the power of 10.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes. Okay. Huh. A Google to the 10th. Okay, wow. Because I saw someone say that earlier. I just typed that earlier. I just did not know what a Googleplex was. Yeah, they don't follow. He was just skipping ahead. But wow, I learned a few things today. The number namers gave up at that point, right? Because I can see a pattern here. But anyway, that'll be it for class. So I'll let you all go. Oh, I see two people want to speak. Sorry, like I completely forgot about the raised hands. Hi.
Yeah.
What's up?
It's actually been quite a while since I wanted to ask that. Just because you proposed earlier that you wanted to do something on cases and prepositions, but I'm actually not quite sure what I wanted to say back then. So yeah. Don't mind me.
Don't what?
Well, early on, was probably like an hour ago. You were talking about case systems and prepositions, and
Oh yeah.
I'm not quite sure what I wanted to say back then, but something about that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Also, to all the new language learners here, it doesn't really matter what accent you pick, but you gotta stay consistent. So you can't really use American words mixed with British ones, or use Australian slang while pronouncing words in an American manner. So it really doesn't matter all too much, but you just gotta stay consistent. Just a little bit of advice coming from me.
Yeah, I agree. Consistency is key. So pick one accent and stick to it. Because if you use a mix of accents, That's just gonna be really weird, and like it might make people hard. It might make it harder for people to understand you. So just stick with one.
Yeah, just don't pick Glaswegian accent or whatever. No one's gonna understand you. Oh, and by the way, about Cockney English, it's better than every single blocky American accent out there. I'm sorry. I hate the US.
No, it's okay. Like, you don't have to like our accent. But I think that's. But yeah, did you have anything else you wanted to say?
Nothing much, no.
Oh, okay.
But like, if you've got any questions regarding marks or anything of that matter, just feel free to contact me.
No problem.
And yeah, have a great day. I suppose I'm just gonna listen to what the other people are gonna say.
Okay. Alright, well, thank you for your time. I hope I might have been speaking too quickly in this class. I'm sorry. I was trying to slow down for the beginners. Like, when I get too excited, then I just start sounding more like Eminem and less like, oh my god, get out of here, you annoying notification. Okay.
Well, you were slow enough while your computer was crashing, so don't worry all too much about that. It evened it out a bit, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay,